Oh, yeah, you already saying? Oh, Twin Tower. Oh, that finna get some boy hell. You got the match ready. We ready. But he finna get some boys some hell too. You got some fire? Reverend homie. It's something in the drink though. I mean, it's something drink in the city right now. It's some soft ass drinks and some more shit. It's some soft drinks in there and some more shit you can look. It's a lot of stuff in there. You don't eat no pork at dinner time. You can look and see if you want something to drink it out. It's a lot of flavor. You can look and see if you want something to drink it out. Or what flavor. It's a lot of flavor in it. Something to drink. Like different little stuff in the refrigerator. No. Like the receiving things, when it's behind it for both players, that's why I was saying look like they're gonna tell you.
Thank you.
Oh. You got him at 8. Happy to get on the home.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and we've got a duel at the Lone Star State. It's the Panthers and the Cowboys. And it's
why not got shot? Some other dude got shot. Yeah. The dude I showed you got shot. A little young dude named Gary died. Died? Man. Three shots. Damn. So they came just over there to rob him? I guess they just spent on him. Ain't nobody spending for no reason.
Here's the kick.
It was so spending for no reason. We were so fast over there. Look at me.
Underway from AT&T Stadium. This is Tony Pollard.
Damn, that boy gone.
And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
You get to break the out. But your homeboy straight on. Oh, you ain't he ain't even tell you that.
Start threw for over 450 yards in 3 straight weeks, 502 against the Cleveland Browns in Week 4. Just 4 yards short of the franchise's single-game record. Then came his injury in Week 5 that pretty well derailed the Cowboys season.
These 2 girls to take everything he had with this little boy. Stop and snatched his stuff out of his lady's hands and gave it back to the man who was supposedly blind. And since the little boy helped the man and got his stuff back, he let him have all the It's crazy. He got like 3 iPads and an iPhone.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Fighting him off. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence.
The entire game. How does that affect the play of the game? That's the question that I've always had. Like, you know how when you on offense, it shows from like it shows from the offensive standpoint, if that makes sense. Like whoever's on offense, we always see their back. and whoever on defense, we always see their front. Like, if they were to, like, for instance, how y'all playing, if you on offense, it'll show you from your point of view. If you on defense, it'll show their back as if he was running with his team. That makes sense? I'm saying, why don't they do it like this? Like, why is it already offense facing or defense facing?
Only the only logical answer I can give that is because they don't know which position on the field you're gonna play for. Like on
what do you mean by that?
Because like on here, like we got the option to be like the defense. On offense, we got the option to be the quarterback or the wide receiver.
At any time?
Yep, at any time.
Okay.
So that's why they got the broad view. You feel me? Because as soon as we come on the field, we can automatically change from the quarterback to the wide receiver we want to. We can mash a button and the camera won't change, but the camera will change a little bit because it's gonna go from the linebacker and it's gonna move out automatically over here. Mm-hmm. So it's positioned to do whatever we want to do.
Right.
So they have to take all that into consideration. That shit crazy. That's a good question.
I'm sorry. So if they were to change it to like, say for instance, you was to be looking on this screen and you will still be playing him, and he'd be looking on this screen and still playing you. Like, how would that affect the play of the game? Would it make it not as competitive? Would it make it more competitive? Like, it'll make
it more competitive. Kind of like that's why they came out with VR. For what you said. Exactly. That's why they came out with it. Because you had people who really got in depth with what you're saying. So they came out with VR. So when you play VR, you're going to only pick one dude and you're going to be in the action.
And you're going to be
real time.
From his
real time. When somebody hits you, like when you playing a zombie, that nigga swing on you, motherfucker be getting scared and have heart attacks on VR. Hell yeah. That shit too real. No, man. And it's beyond real. When you put on VR, you can feel it. You can feel that shit pulsating in your chest when somebody swing on. They got workouts. Yeah, they got workouts and shit all that for that.
I didn't know that.
Hell yeah,
that's just something that's been on my mind because when I watch him play the game, I just always feel like whether he's on offense, because I don't know much about football, but every time I see him play, it's always from his point of view. Whether he's on offense or defense, you always see the offensive ends back. And if he's front facing the defense, I just wanted to know why.
Yeah, and it been like that ever since the beginning of football, even the old game.
Right, because my daddy loved football. That's what my daddy knows. But I ain't never get into it.
It always be like that. Like, even when you play basketball, that's why I don't play the 2K field. Because when I started playing, we only had one field, it was the side. So I can't play the new way. I can't compete the other way because, like, if you were to the whole, that boy, I can't see how they play now.
I get the visual of it is different, but
I can't see it. Like,
you can't read the court from that view.
It changed too much. Like when I'm playing the 2K view, when you running up and down the court, if you steal the whole screen time, that shit fuck you up right there. I ain't used to playing basketball with the screen turn. It'll turn like somebody got an interception or something. But I can't. But like, you got to be on the court. You feel me? Shit, I ain't never played basketball like that. You feel me? So that fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Running up the court like that. It's different seeing. Like I have to play basketball like I'm seeing it on TV. It just make more sense to me. You feel me? And I can see like the crossover, the elements, playing the other way. It's like everything is but the same. The foot don't change, the angle don't change.
15 most valuable player in his 11th season in the league. 32-year-old Cam Newton.
When we watching basketball, the camera view from the side because it's on broadcast. That's the camera view I play. Like most people play 2K, and this is not really.
I can't play 2K. I can't play broadcast.
See what I'm saying? I can't do it. That shit'll fuck my whole game up.
You talking about versus seeing the whole court versus playing and they actually person they point to?
Yep,
like it kind of look like chasing behind that person. Then when you switch the little circle on them, it goes to that, and you will have to turn the camera view all the way around to see the other direction.
Yeah, like They got 2K just like how football is, and I can't play like this. Like I could play football from the side. Like that shit crazy. You just about that to my attention. Like, ain't nowhere in the hell I can play football from the side. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nowhere in the hell. You just shit. Football got different kind of
Defense continues to play him here in the first half.
shit. Man, this is so crazy.
Better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Especially on you gotta be playing somebody else though. Not playing you.
Oh yeah, they do. You can do it while you playing. You gotta tap the D-pad down. That's what it is.
It's some kind of.
You couldn't change the computer from right now. I mean, you can't. The camera now, you gotta tap the D-pad down. You playing like this. Because if you playing like this, you ain't gonna be able to change it. The other person.
Oh yeah, it gotta be like, cause I gotta be playing like online or something. You right. If I'm playing against somebody else versus, then I can change it. You right.
Because if you play everyone's line scrimmage, if he breaks through,
you can zoom in closer to the quarterback, so it won't like go to the side of that.
Oh yeah, it for man.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
On basketball, that shit do some whole. I mean,
Nice job there as he
you got one like last little camera view where you on defense and flip like you down there on the side. Last one. One last
in
option.
that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it to Newton. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton.
Heavy
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon.
Ain't no way in the hell he made it to that. Good shit.
Football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
I don't know what it's on though right now.
And he'll take this one up to about the 20.
He should be on that. He should be on completed, whatever you just said.
Second and 5. Prescott off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And it's thrown incomplete.
Boy, I'm talking about that was big. I thought I was going to come pick up.
Interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield.
Shit.
They got it well across midfield down to the 40. Setting down. A big game there on third and long. What a run there. I mean, you got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled up.
We all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one. Put the ball in their hands, and guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
Prescott on first down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Good pick for 8 yards on the first down completion.
You said one of them niggas died, boy. That shit crazy. Yeah, it was pretty holiday. Believe me, go crazy about that in 24 hours. Kill.
second down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watched tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how
he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Forced out to his left. From across his body, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with the pick. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster.
Damn, Goose, get through there.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Another run with
there go, dude. Straighten up. There go. Ain't no catching my boy.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. 50 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They fake the give. Newton. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
See the tiptoe on that sideline. Yes, sir.
Out of bounds.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Newton got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
I can't believe he said they bitched my own way. Who came out there, Gordon?
Get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
The game was already out of reach. No. Dang.
Be interesting to see now what they
So
do.
it was a parent
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Like,
Offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them until they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Say what?
Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And he'll hit the
what the
slant
fuck?
route. That's caught by Cooper. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Defense.
Yeah.
No. Okay, then.
Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well.
Okay, you there,
hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are.
You know,
in this case, he created another pass interference call.
Peak time.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott now. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Fights loose. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Come on, dude.
Leaves him with 2 to go.
Get around that cone, man.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Good
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And the Cowboys are
Damn.
the football here as he gets this.
I shouldn't even whiff him.
How do I do that right there so I can see my
Certainly not his best.
How do I do that right now so I can see my
Good
play?
time to make it, Charles.
That's in your way?
With 5 defensive
I can't
backs.
move it.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there.
I can't move it. Where you want me to put it at?
Guys who have ball
Just make it a little
skills and
smaller.
understand
I
what
can put it
passing
up,
game
huh?
can do.
Oh yeah,
It gives
that's
them a
got
chance to react and make a football, and they take one of those away.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. And for him, it's been
Oh,
pretty
you can make it
limited
small.
involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time
Grab
to
that
turn to
corner.
this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games
grab
to
that corner up
me
there.
means starting with the running
You want me
game
to strike it?
and continuing to press the running game. Maybe
Oh, no,
you
that's out the way.
him a little bit now, but
That's
the bottom
great.
line is he hasn't
That's
touched
great.
it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't
All right.
established
Just
that
blow it back
running
up.
game yet. The question is, will they? Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Yeah.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Let me get my ball
The
back.
defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
After the sack on first down, Prescott left side to Lamb. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Off the play fake, Prescott. Eluding the
We on
pressure
him.
right.
We on
The
him.
decision to tuck and run gets him
Make that
free,
nigga
but
sit
that's
down
not
in
enough.
his
Now it's
style.
4th.
And they
We
had
on
an
that
extra
squad.
defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on fourth. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 46. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's got a man, it's his fullback. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Second down and 7. Newton now to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
We got some nice defense. This man, nice defense today.
A final shot before the break. Newton. He's going to throw it up for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. So we come upon halftime. Intermittent. Well, who needs a halftime?
Kickoff, man. We only win about 7 points.
Let's resume play.
Dang.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set to go again here, Cam Newton marches back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A gain of 6 there on first. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang.
I know that ain't my bag of quarterback.
Another throw down off the mark. He's battled all of the interceptions.
Wow, I'm ready to put him in now.
True to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on.
They show him a bag of quarterback, man. That bad.
Oh, yeah.
They show him a bag. They getting him ready, man.
Does not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40.
2-yard gain. He can have that.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. To the air again, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they
both of them boys suck.
McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Panthers will get the football back.
They go,
They didn't get it. Probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
Newton's throw is caught here by Anderson.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with McCaffrey.
Damn. I should have messed that up.
About the 17. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
It's not that.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
That's what I was thinking of this. You mean that?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
So you won't get this. You wouldn't rather see it from
Play
this
action.
point,
It's Newton.
but see the back of one people.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get it down short of 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so
We're not okay
now
with
that
it
could all
again.
change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards,
We got over
this
like
is a different
3
game. But as it
hits.
stands,
We threw about
field
3 or
goals
4
are
too,
good.
though.
Just keep adding to that lead.
And they
That
will
one
not
ain't
get a
like
chance
that.
to return this one as
Cam
it's through
threw
the
that
end zone for a
nigga.
touchdown. And out now come the Cowboys.
Oh.
And on that last drive,
Prescott ain't ready for
turned
that
it
pressure.
over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott flush to his right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Play action now, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 51 yards.
And stunned on the field. Going to pay for all of it.
Back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Goes right side. And he's got it.
Okay.
So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he'll be out of bounds across
He went round the ball. He went all the way round the ball. Let's go, man.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He's going to look deep for more.
Got his ass in.
Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Dang, he was out there. Good defense, man. Damn good defense, bro.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek.
Way to make something out of nothing, Deuce. Why I fucking see you. Let's go, man.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton.
Let's go. Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. So on 4th down, a big time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation. Their eyes in one place and allowed the deep ball behind them.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
2nd down and 8. Newton now to throw.
Oh, no. Boy.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal.
Boy, that bitch, that would have hurt, boy. I'm talking, I would have felt that on my goddamn. That bitch, though. Hey.
knock it away.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Here we go on fourth. Newton.
Good shit.
They get the tunnel they needed. It's intercepted.
That was some good shit right there. I should have did what I wanted. That was some good shit.
And the Cowboys are right
Good
back
ass,
in this
dude.
football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Good
Now
defense.
Dallas gets set to take the field.
You couldn't do nothing but come call my face.
Following the interception, they
That's
need
all
to
you
try
do,
to
could
at
call
least
my
get
face right
3
there.
He might well use your paper. That whole come new.
in a much more secure position. So Prescott to the Cowboys now where they've
Hey.
So you know how to stop it. So it's 4-2. All you gotta do is get to that white line right behind me. So I'm knowing he can't do nothing but come across my face. This is me with the red dot right here. So I'm like, you feel me? And he only got 3 receivers. And that's 80, 11, and 2. 2, 80, and 11. Now I know for a fact 80 and 2 finna come across my face right now. Boom. Boom. Ooh. And I just be watching. You feel me? I see you change the play. So I'm like, he got spooked when he seen defense. He like, he on it.
they'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got the connection to Cooper. And
shit.
he corralled right around the 34.
Play like
34 now, and here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
80 going nowhere.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Not Missy Elliott.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Prescott. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And now here's another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a big 6. Panther touchdown.
Well, he jumped that
It goes
motherfucker
without
up.
saying, but I'm going to
Let's
say
go.
it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the
That's
defender
okay.
from there.
He
He doesn't have
jumped
very
off-
far to
he
go
jumped
before he gets
soon
to
as
the
I
end
threw
zone,
it.
and he got there in a hurry.
That ain't happening in the last
And
game.
the extra point.
Bouye went out there.
PJ
And
Walker,
that makes
that's
it a
it.
9-point game.
That's the back door game. Oh, no, okay.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick
I didn't know
6.
he was a guy. I didn't know AJ was a guy.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick away. Now Pollard. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right
Good
side.
shit.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That could be 5 days.
On second down now, it's Elliott, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The heap on the ground with Elliott, and this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard to the 36.
Beat Cracker. Beat him in the hole.
In the middle of the line, a lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second and 9, Prescott complete.
Oh, my God.
Pollard now first down and more.
Oh, my God. Damn.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
That boy fast as hell.
Tony Pollard, 64 yards.
I knew I wasn't going to catch
And
him.
the Cowboys have made it a one-score game.
That boy, no.
Here in the fourth. The Cowboys going to use
Y'all
their
call
second
timeout?
timeout now.
What?
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Man, what that, man? He finna try something fly right here.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in.
Get in there!
In the end zone, they cut the lead down to a single point. And they're able to ground it in there on the two-point try. And
Good shit.
for the game. The two-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people worry about.
It's Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you're doing across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before you get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Try and run for this with Hubbard. And some room to work. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big gain there on 3rd and long.
Oh, but he went out.
Momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence. And you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Down. This is McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
G. Why, yes, sir. All the way to the last play.
Right back to Hubbard. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lead, yeah.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And you've got to say,
yeah, both of them played hard for the 56-59. Both of them played hard.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You know what I told her? I said when you just broke that in, I should have let you score. When you broke, I should have let you score. Because at least I would have had a chance to score and just get the 2 and win or tie the game up.
Oh, yeah.
I could have did that, you feel me? But I tripped.
Instinct. Instinct, man. It's hard. Just gonna let me walk.
Now you get
You go to LA on me?
Seattle. Rags right now. Seattle. Rags.
That's the only team you can tell.
Online?
The only team.
Them boys is nothing. Them boys is 3. Bro, they like 4 and 7. 4 and 6. Here it hurt.
It ain't the team, bro. It ain't the
Crazy.
That's it. Gotta be a way to add them speakers into my you know what I'm saying? See the desktop auto. Huh?
Gotta do this. A lot. No way. Press that again. Press that again. What? What you just did?
Oh, that's what it is. You hear something?
Gotta get it turned up.
Right, that shit weird as hell. What good, Mud? Ain't no telling how long I'm been up though. that's on you. You know, I'm blue. You gotta come out white or something. Oh, let me see what
I'm gonna go all right.
Go to the blue fan. Yeah. Y'all ate, bro, y'all.
So we start trying to compare at the top, see if we like. I think you're gonna like it. But you only play online on competitive.
So y'all wanna play online?
Every game you play online is on competitive mode.
We finna change it, huh? Oh, I ain't mad. I
No,
play
you're saying you
competitive.
probably know that though.
Oh, I do play competitive. That's what I'm on.
I don't know why it was on simulations last man.
Huh?
I don't know why it was on simulations last man.
Change Pirates. But I need to put some on this car. The hell, you gotta put that song in, you know. You playing inside of those. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna put the headphones on.
I can use I turn
That's
the
what you
game
can
off.
do. You can play, you go to that and play music. You can put it to your phone. And she also could watch TV. Like Netflix. I don't even think about that.
What's the name of that movie? What ain't that one you do?
Samsung.
Yeah. You gotta like put on searches. Like camera. You gotta put out like camera mode or something.
It's on movie mode. Desktop.
Desktop?
Because it's speaker.
That's the remote to the studio, right?
It's ready now. It's on the south side. You want to watch YouTube or something? Or you, I mean, not YouTube. I mean, say Netflix or TV. You saying?
The Panther kicker
saying
Gonzalez has us ready to
fuck
go.
that. Hey, you.
Underway here from Bank of America Stadium.
And
they will elect to not.
Hey, Missy, you turn on the air conditioner.
First drive will begin at the 25. The Colts getting ready to take over for the first time, and you're going to look at their 6-year quarterback in his first season wearing the horseshoe. It's Carson Wentz.
And Carson Wentz made the move from Philadelphia to Indianapolis back in mid-February, and although his last season as an Eagle, not one that he wants to remember, he's now reunited with his former offensive coordinator and current All-10 coach Frank Reich, and gets to play for one of the best offensive minds in football. A great place to resurrect his career.
Throwing on first is Wentz. The toss completed to Pittman. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second.
Who I'm playing against, man? You trying something? Hold up. You trying something new on me, man?
I like you, boy.
Hey, man, go ahead and do one of them, man. You bought that with you? Oh, you one of them, man. You tripping. You tripping. We can do teamwork. You can do a little time. This time. Man, I'm gonna go crazy right man. You tripping, bro. You is tripping.
What? Forget me, folks?
Yeah, man.
You sleep on these folks. That's what you is. You sleeping
It's
on
gonna
these
be
folks.
over so quick.
Huh? What?
It's gonna be over so quick. You really not gonna stand a chance.
You definitely sleep on these folks. You see what my quarterback is?
I don't care. The boy finna be covering that 100 mile per hour. Y'all seen that FN? Y'all don't drink FN?
FN?
No. But that's cheap, something.
No. Vodka
Wet? No. Brown? Yeah.
Vodka do you bad. Would do me bad. Mm-hmm. Ooh, tequila.
That's worse.
Hmm?
That's worse.
What you mean?
Tequila worse.
But tequila don't give me no hangover. That's what I look for. You know what I'm saying? Like brown hangover.
So you already had some FN and it gave you a hangover?
No, I don't drink vodka, period. Any kind of vodka won't do me bad.
Just dump that on you.
You said I can try some.
I can't believe.
Then you think it's sweet too? That's the crazy part.
Well,
You think it's sweet.
very sweet, man. Like, Cowboys, like, they numbers at least match up. Like, on paper, you know what I'm saying? It's a good game on paper. Like, what you got going, like, it's bad. It's gonna be hard. Like, when I start listening to it, and I apply any
That's
kind
what
of
I'm
pressure.
saying. If they ain't got nothing else, they got a whole lineup for sure. And them boys, you talking about them to do this and that?
Man, I make Carolina do unbelievable stuff. You got to know that first of all. You got to know I make them do unbelievable things. Seen it.
That's what I'm telling you. It don't matter who I play with. I got a couple options.
It
I got a couple options. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna just go on and make you believe because
everything you saying
so
true.
hard.
Everything you saying true, but not against me. That's all I'm saying. All that stuff you saying about me true. It don't matter who you play with. Here it matters. You gotta get your best team every time. If you don't, man, you just wasting your
It's the
time.
best team for right now. For this one. This how I'm feeling. Indianapolis. No Payne Manning. No,
Man.
none of them boys. No Marvin Harrison. None of them boys. 2021.
I hate you feel that way, man. You come in here and get the coats on me. Nico, you ain't finna make nobody rub on you, man. Go ahead on, bro. Go ahead on, man. We don't care if you just woke up. Hey, bro. Bye. He's so hard, bro. He come in here walking her like he's still in here. You finna rub me. He hard, bro. And then he turned on me at nighttime. For real. Like if she get in the bed before me, he'll get in the bed. And when I try to get in the bed, he'll run from edge to edge. Like everywhere I try to get in, he'll go right there. He'll be trying to bite me and shit.
Ain't on that.
Yeah.
She couldn't sleep.
Yeah, he's very protective. He turned on me at nighttime. He be tripping. Like, if I walk in there and she end up sleep on the couch, he'll go to pacing on that couch trying to figure out where I'm finna go to. Like, he'll be trying to bite me for real, but he be grinding, like, you know what I'm saying, just snapping. Like nigga, no, go ahead on.
Yeah, that's what he telling you, go ahead.
And then when I get in the bed, that nigga hop out that bitch. He be mad, he hop out the bed. That nigga that crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to kick it with you.
That nigga, I'm telling you. And then when she leave, bro, he don't even fuck with me. I swear to God. Like right now, if Misha were to get up and leave, man, he'll go in that patch and he won't bother nobody in the house. He won't bother nobody. He a real deal protector.
So how far away he can smell her? How far away he can smell her?
He smell. Oh, but she could be coming down the street in that car. I swear to God. She could be coming down the street in that car. That nigga so in position at the door. I know when she get close. And Pritchard, as soon as she hit that corner.
I'm 45.
But when she hit that corner, well, that nigga had be tripping in the house. He be tripping. He go tripping. Y'all dog, what kind of dog y'all got?
We don't got no dog. We like they got a dog living with us right now.
Oh. What kind of?
German Shepherd.
A big dog?
It ain't big yet.
Oh man, you want to hear some milk? You want to hear some milk though?
You can't make me touch you.
And so. Hey Nico, get up out of here. Get up out of here, Nico.
I understand it.
Nico. Hey. Hey. Not bad. Get your ass up out of here.
Good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Throwing now is Wentz. They're going right back to Pittman.
That one pick.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if
Oh,
they go back to
y'all uniform trying me. Oh, like how they look. They look like y'all in practice uniforms or something.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package.
Your music still playing?
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
Let's go.
That's intercepted.
There's one on.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
You try me with the coach. Y'all ain't got no defense.
Crazy.
Let's start out with a bomb on them boys. They ain't gonna be able to run like Cowboy.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this one is incomplete.
I had to try for
That was
it.
nice work there defensively to force incompletion.
Good
Now,
deed,
even
though.
though this drive started in close territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now Newton. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. On 1st and 10, Newton. He's caught at the 7. Touchdown, Carolina. take a first quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tag on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time, and Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Carson Wentz and the Colt offense ready to go back to work. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't.
That's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. A.J. Bouye with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now two interceptions thrown.
Well, the good
them boys ain't it.
Compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 7, Newton. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Here's Newton. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Newton looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown! T.Y. Hilton. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Good shit, bro. That bit hurt, though.
now as they kick it away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, and that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Pretty solid run here on first.
Damn, he was gone, man.
First, but he appears to be a few inches short.
He had to make up for that one.
A friend of mine used to tell his running backs before a game.
Your defense, though. He stopped the mean one right there.
Offensive line in pregame, get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Well, that hurt. I felt that. I felt that. I felt that.
Not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Uh-oh, let's go.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. That's
block, baby.
Right to the tight end, Tremble. And he slips up past the
block, baby.
before being tackled.
Trump. There you go.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. 7-7, our score after one. McCaffrey on the counter. And he's going to take this one across midfield. And
he be staying behind them blockers, but he be gliding behind them.
Some of the most unselfish.
He's gliding behind them, boy. Let's go.
Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself,
they tired over there. Let's go. Let's run that way. They tired over there. Let's go.
Another run with McCaffrey.
Yeah, they tired. They tired over there.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Newton. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside.
Get in there, get in there, get in there.
7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Working with a 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And taking it to the 15-yard line.
Clean run, my boy. Clean run.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a run with Hubbard. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
That was beautiful, boy. 8-ball on the
They'll make the grab. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Yes, sir. We'll take them.
Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do it.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch
No,
it,
get in there.
the passer when necessary.
Yes, sir.
Best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside.
You got to push out of the way right here.
As he's dropped at the 17. Here's Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. Looking to pick up some steam, generate some steam right now. Down on the scoreboard and struggling a bit.
And sometimes you have to find it from places you don't ordinarily get it. Not necessarily just going back and throwing the football. Maybe use your legs a little bit. Maybe rely on some teammates, get the ball in their hands. Anything to try and generate a spark. But bottom line, he has to play a lot better.
Yeah, he does. He's got the 2 INTs and the 1 touchdown pass so far. Second down, another run with Taylor. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
What tell that is? What tell that? What tell that is, man? What tell him?
What you mean?
Y'all running back.
Oh, Jonathan Taylor.
To throw as
Don't throw it to him. Don't do it. Oh my God! I couldn't turn around, man. Yeah, too late.
Down, giving this one up to about the 35.
Oh, watch him. Good play.
Ball up to the
30 have patience.
They come up on 1st and 10. Wentz going to give this to Taylor.
Oh, don't never. Man, I could not match the brakes then.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Don't handle me like that.
To this point, I've been
I told you I was on him. I told you I was on him, man.
receivers to run free.
Man, that's disrespectful. Let's go.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Good round.
Hines, his first carry.
Way to get a lucky shoestring. She was so lucky. That was so lucky.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Oh, I forgot I got some time. And I got some on the car. I got some seesaw sweets on the car. Yeah. I can't believe you trying me like this. You finna go for this?
Wentz gonna go.
Hit him in the backfield. Oh my God! Good play.
He'll go down, but not before.
God damn! Boy, that's 8-ball corner pocket. That was an English cut in that hole. Shit.
You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays.
Wow.
And there's an example of that right there.
So now then, the big play has him already inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. He's got his target, Zach Pascal.
Oh, yay. Ooh, yay. Come on now.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
We just playing football, Nico. Beat him right there. Oh, he ran everybody over.
Just shy of the 15 at the 16.
He just ran the whole squad over here right there.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to
I got the ball.
game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Wentz.
Yeah, you finna throw it to me. What happened? I did that.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will be incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively.
Oh, my
I like
God.
what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Good ass. Well, that was good coaching. Everything.
They'll try and run for the first with
They're the coaching right there.
Didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the
Good
first
coach.
down as he's tackled at the 1.
Way to adjust, man.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor, and he takes it in.
What?
Colts score. Jonathan Taylor has the first half half is winding down.
You ain't gonna get no
and the
review.
Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the
Tyrod Taylor.
of the half.
That's what he said. He didn't get that.
Oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no
This some luck shit. I ain't even tripping. I see what we playing up against now. He's on.
And it was capped
It's
off
clearly
by
luck,
Jonathan
right?
Taylor
Hell
touchdown.
nah. You hit the post and they go in. What the fuck? What you said?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one
Wow.
away.
Wow. Wow.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone.
Bad about that. Just wow. That's all I can say. Wow, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bomb on you behind that straight up. I'm gonna try to stretch out.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
We'll go to the half.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive.
I know that.
That threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, team's likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. They find some open field here. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard.
Good money. Good money.
And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Get in there. Let's go.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to
16.
start. He's out of bounds at the 16. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Wentz. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he is going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. On first down, Wentz. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther side.
Damn, what?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end.
Bro, I can't believe you tried me then, bro. You gotta be bro.
Freezing the defense just enough. Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Yeah, bigness. Really?
Another down on the scoreboard.
What?
Urge to go for it. It's almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
He ain't gonna work. We'll see you on the backfield.
Now in their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up
Tyrod tell the ex-quarterback? Am I tripping?
Tyrod Taylor play.
Huh?
Tyrod Taylor played for the Texans.
Taylor. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
And did you see that tackle?
With a 1-yard gain.
And that man jumped over him and he still got
Just have to give credit to the defense.
with the
Great
phone.
job there deploying
Wow.
attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Wentz going to throw.
He's going to go down.
Cox. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Taylor.
Shit.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often.
Oh, that's Jonathan Taylor.
Take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The 3rd running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best
Don't throw that ball.
of any of
But
them.
we want it too.
1,169 yards, 3rd most in the NFL. By the last quarter of the season,
Yeah.
he ranked among the best runners
Look
in
at
the
that
league.
play. I ain't know what's
To be partner like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Flushed out right. And it's
Get the fuck out of here.
quite get there. Tackled
This
down
shit.
at the 1.
Can't get mad at that. That's a real good pace it out, bro.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Some good shit.
Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Oh, because you with me and him.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter.
I ain't know
as
nothing
the
about the
kicks
ball.
away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Carolina getting set to take the field. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now, meanwhile, the final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 10, Newton again. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And taking it
that call, man.
And inside the 45.
And partner, in a tight game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Again, running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, they continue to do so because they haven't had much success.
Boy, that shit hurt. Yeah. Got past that bitch, not Ken.
1-yard run with a minimum gain of 2. Well, sometimes it's
Pass that
hard to
bitch,
take your eyes
son.
off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover
Me,
some
did
ground, and he did there to make that play. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. He's got a man. It's his fault.
Oh, man.
Great effort.
Let's drive that car. Ain't no tripping. We ain't tripping.
Well, this is certainly
We ain't tripping. He drove that car. Good defense. He drove that
They
bitch.
even get the fullback involved in the passing game. This guy caused a lot of consternation on the defensive side.
He ain't give up on that play, bro.
That makes
He
it
shit
really
back.
difficult.
On first down, this is
That ain't no good defense. He can't get through that.
right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Off play action. Newton. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Come on, Thomas. Get the fuck out of here.
On 3rd down.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Let's go,
A
man.
field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. They fake the give. Newton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo.
Man,
Colts are going to take
good shit,
possession
man.
here.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. Good shit.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually
I don't
comes
even
down
know
to
why
the
he
team
do
making
that
the
bitch.
fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Steps
Good
away to
shit.
his left. Now he's gonna let
I don't know why you do that shit, bro.
It's incomplete.
Ran that motherfucker. That was beautiful, bro. I'd have ran the hell out
They
of that.
certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield.
Damn, that was
But
beautiful.
they never did.
I would have ran that with Winston.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Wentz. The toss here completed to Pittman. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Wentz now on 1st down. A good throw here, finding Pascal. A gain of 6.
Pascal.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Dancing to his left. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
God. Good offense. Way to get rid of that ball. I'm going to way to get rid of that ball.
But just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On third down, here's Taylor.
Good shit.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down of the 46.
Oh, my God.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Good boy. Stop.
And he holds it in for the
He too big over there, man. He been going out all
that
day.
shit. Who is this nigga?
Really step into one and get that 6'5" frame
That's Michael
behind
Pittman
him.
Jr.
He can really launch it.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the
You know who Michael
receivers
Pittman is?
downfield to meet it.
Nope. I see how much momentum they gave.
Thinking, oh, no.
Michael Pittman.
And their worst
Michael
fears
Pittman
were realized
plays
that
on
one
the
turned into a long touchdown.
God damn.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Man, they gave that man all the momentum, bro. On one touchdown. That means screaming when we rocking the nail, bro. That bitch up there,
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away.
God damn. Come on, Abdullah. We got to pull out a miracle right here.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Michael Pittman played for the he played running back. He played for the Bucks. And
Running back? That wide receiver?
no, that's his son who played wide receiver.
Oh.
As we welcome you back,
Man,
the Panthers out
that shit, that was crazy.
their next drive.
Wow.
There are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Fuck this linebacker walk you down, man. The fuck on, bro. This nigga that a linebacker, that nigga had him coming fast as fuck.
Well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 75 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Throwing is Newton. Off to Thomas on the left side. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating there.
Dang, bro, that hurt. Yeah.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Newton. Being chased out left. Toward the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Shit, wow.
The Colts come to the line and start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Back to throw. Wentz. Caught left side by Hilton. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction.
This
Loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Now Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Wentz to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money. I think he's got to play anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw is Wentz. Again looking for Pittman, a better result here. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. From the gun, it's Wentz. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's found that bitch on the
Lines up
ground.
an Indianapolis victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted into points. Defense took the ball away and gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
You went out though. You weren't supposed to be in, but some kind of way you pulled that shit out. Pulled that shit out.
But this one right here?
Yeah.
The last guy you scored on the last play, didn't you?
I was going out kind of way the last game. That shit up.
You did that go near right here?
Not for real, not some Vanguard kind. Vanguard.
Vanguard. That's my dollar.
I think they new concrete.
Say it.
So what?
Say it down.
Oh, I just went to the 8 block last time. I'm still. You
gotta say both of those.
oh no, they already say.
Oh, God, they on the internet right now. I gotta see that. Especially that third one. I tripped all that time. I tripped with the 5 feet. That was really cute. 5 feet. I was trying to play catch up the whole game. You had got about 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, this guy ain't supposed to lose the second round.
I'm sure.
He ain't winning the hell up of this shit.
You know
Some kind of way.
would kill you though. You know receiver killed you.
No, look me.
That little route I caught. The little out route I caught.
Man, I made a dumbass decision with that ball at the end. The fourth quarter, I started playing stupid. And he was Dallas.
Every time. Every other spot.
I ain't no excuse for that, but not have what it take to do.
Okay. Hey, what? The photo don't even look right now. Ever since I came and played this, it doesn't look right. Really? I was like, man, know it.
I ain't played my folks since I had it.
Ain't no reason to.
Dang.
Oh, you were playing baseball when I was over there with the Nazi.
Man, God,
Man, Jones only threw 3 passes tonight, and the Patriots won.
huh?
The Patriots won. Mac Jones only threw 3 passes. Every other play was a run play. But you know, the wind was like 30 miles an hour in Buffalo, though, so they really couldn't, it wasn't going to be no throwing going on.
Man, I kind of said that shit. Fuck, I said that shit too. I don't know who I was talking to. I said something like that. I ain't surprised, though. I ain't gonna care. I said the ball might win, but I was bullshit.
The Patriots. They was on a 5-game winning streak. I don't know why Buffalo was the favorite. Buffalo was the favorite to win the game. By 3 points.
But they at home.
And what's so crazy, the Patriots won by 4 points. They covered the spread. The Patriots covered the spread. That's crazy.
Wow. That's crazy. That's so
covered the spread by what you need to win. So just imagine everybody who took the Patriots plus 3 tonight. That's crazy.
They went off. Hell yeah.
And that's an easy bet. I don't even know why Buffalo was a favorite. I would definitely take Buffalo ain't even playing like